everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to talk about my March TBR. So if you saw in my 2025 goals video, I'm kind of the anti-TBR this year. However, there are two really wonderful, long-standing readathons going on this month that I'm going to participate in. So we've got Middle Grade March, hosted by Krista from Books and Jams, Katie from Life Between Words, and Amanda from On the Middle Shelf. Those ladies have been hosting Middle Grade March forever, and that one's an easy one for me to participate in because it's just to read middle grade. The whole point of it is to read middle grade. There is specific prompts to guide your reading if you want to, and a group read, both of The Secret Garden and something else, I can't remember. I'm not going to do the prompts or the group read just because I have so many middle grades, and you guys, I just did a middle grade haul that I'll link down below if you missed it, and I've got another one upcoming with our library book sale haul, so we have so many to choose from, and I read middle grade with my kids as well as by myself. And with my kids, we're on Nancy Drew Clue Crew number 21 out of 40, and I think we're going to try to finish it here in March, so that'll definitely be happening. And that kind of fits the bill with the other long-standing readathon that is March Mystery Madness, and this is hosted by Lizzie Faye Loves Books, and she's been running it I think for 10 years. And so those are all mysteries, and that kind of two birds one stone. But I'm also going to be reading some other mysteries, so I will be participating loosely in both of those readathons. Love both of them. The creators are wonderful. The readathons are wonderful. I will link them down below, but so great. Now, the other thing that I'm going to be doing is, spoiler alert, I think this is going to come out before my February book haul revisit, but I had a handful of books on my February book haul revisit that I only had physically, or so I thought. They also are on Kindle Unlimited audio. And so I don't love Kindle Unlimited. We've talked about it. I just don't love reading ebooks that much. And so I canceled it, probably almost a year ago, and have not looked back. However, I went ahead and paid $11.99 to have it for 1 month. Because I've got 6 books, actually 7, that I can get on Kindle Unlimited audio and nowhere else. So we are going to talk about these 6 books, and this is going to be my TBR. I've got until the 20th of March. So these are going to be the first 6 books probably that I read in March. So we have Millicent Glenn's Last Wish by Tori Whitaker. So this says, she can't change the past, but there's still time to change what lies ahead. Millicent Glenn is self-sufficient and contentedly alone in the Cincinnati suburbs. As she nears her 91st birthday, her daughter Jane, with whom she's weathered a shaky relationship, suddenly moves back home. Then Millie's granddaughter shares the thrilling surprise that she's pregnant, but for Millie, the news stirs heartbreaking memories of past she's kept hidden for too long. Maybe it's time she shared something too. Millie's last wish, for Jane to forgive her. So I'm not gonna, it says 60 years ago she was living a dream, and then something happened. An irreversible moment shattered everything. So I love older main characters. I'm really interested in this. It's blurbed by Karen White and Jenna Blum, who wrote Those Who Save Us. And so I'm really interested in this, and I'm glad, it's kind of chunky. And so I'm glad, actually it's not, it just feels chunky, but it's only 325 pages. But, so there's that. Then we have another mystery, Behind Closed Doors by Carol Wire. So Behind Closed Doors by V.A. Paris is one of my favorite books. However, this is 2 kidnapping 30 years apart. Can Stacy face her own dark past in order to save her stepdaughter? So that's all I want to know with mysteries. I don't want to read the whole back because I feel like it gives away too much. And so we'll see. This is one I found in a little free library a long time ago, and it's just been sitting on my shelf. So we're going to see if it's great. Then we have a short one, The Ladies' Room by Carolyn Brown. So this is about secrets told in the church's ladies' room. So it says, but that doesn't mean that what Trudy overhears during her great Aunt Gertrude's funeral won't change the rest of her life. Trudy has a daughter in the middle of a major rebellion, a 2-timing husband who's been cheating for their entire married life, and a mother with Alzheimer's residing in the local nursing home. She doesn't really need a crumbling old house to fall into nothing but a pile of memories and broken knickknacks. Billy Lee Tucker, resident oddball in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, lived next door to Gert, and in her will, she leaves him the funds to help Trudy remodel the old house. That's fine with Billy Lee because he's been in love with Trudy since before they started school. So, home renovation, just some ladies drama. The page, this is short, but the pages are really weird. It's just over 200 pages. So we're going to see, what this is like on audio. Then a newer one is Turnabout by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I think this is a standalone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a young adult dystopian. It's the year 2000, and Melly and Annie Beth had reached the peak of old age and were ready to die. But when offered the chance to be young again by participating in a top secret experiment called Project Turnabout, they agreed. Miraculously, the experiment worked. Melly and Annie Beth were actually growing younger every year, but they learned that the final treatment would be deadly, and they ran for their lives. So this sounds really good. And again, another short one, but it'll be kind of nice to have it on audio. So we'll see. Then we have another mystery, The Break by Katie Seiss. She's a new mother who needs all the help she can get, but is someone helping her over the edge? After the traumatic birth of her daughter at New York City Hospital, Rowan O'Sullivan returns home to her apartment with her perfect newborn. At her side are her husband and a part-time babysitter hired to help in any way she can. But in this time of joy, she can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. She feels dread. She's breaking. So I have kind of held off on this because I was pregnant in 2020, pretty much all of 2024, and then newly postpartum. Now she's almost 4 months old. I feel capable of handling this because I don't know. She is trying to protect her new baby all in the midst of postpartum hormones and craziness, and so we'll see what it's like. And then we have Where the Forest Meets the Stars, and this is where she comes from as a mystery. What she's here for is a miracle. After the loss of her mother and her own battle with breast cancer, Joanna Teal returns to her graduate research on nesting birds in rural Illinois, determined to prove that her recent hardships have not broken her. She throws herself into her work from dusk to dawn until her solitary routine is disrupted by the appearance of a mysterious child who shows up at her cabin barefoot and covered in bruises. The girl calls herself Ursa, and she claims to have been sent from the stars to witness 5 miracles. With concerns about the child's home situation, Jo reluctantly agrees to let her stay just until she learns more about Ursa's past. So she enlists the help of her neighbor, Gabriel, to solve the mystery of the charming child. I think there's maybe a romance. But the child reads and understands Shakespeare, and good things keep happening in her presence. And so I think maybe a found family. I think, Krista, if you're watching this, was this you that I heard about this from? I'm not sure. It's got pretty short chapters, and it's also pretty short, but it is on Kindle Unlimited Audio. So those are my Kindle Unlimited audios. I also have Kilman Creek, which is the second in the Stillhouse Lake series by Rachel Kane. I bought it because I'm interested in that series, and I got it like at a library book sale or at a little free library or somewhere. But I can't for the life of me find the first one, and I know the author died in the middle of writing it, and that it kind of goes downhill. So I'm thinking I'm just going to unhaul that one. Just kind of blindly. I'm going to unhaul it just because I can't find the first one. And if I ever do, they're on Kindle Unlimited, or I think I can get them elsewhere. So that one's not going to count. Then I have a whole host of books that are on Kindle Unlimited in ebook form. So if I run out and I want to keep doing that, then I'll do that. So that's my plan. I really kind of turned my weakness in not being able to get all my February books done. And now it's really exciting because I've got 6 books that otherwise I think they were on my I only can read them physically shelf. And so we're going to knock them out, see if they're any good. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you're doing in March, if you're participating in Middle Grade March or March Mystery Madness or both. And that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.